I've spent 36 years at the Kellogg School of Management. It's a good thing I still look young, but it's because I'm innovative. Lots of times we think that innovation is about invention. It's not. It's about capturing and creating new value for customers and for constituents. So tonight what I want to do is give you an innovation MBA, but we have to dispel some myths. And the first myth really is all about innovation happens on its own. No, it doesn't. Although I hear CEOs all the time say, go innovate, be innovative every day in your cubicles by yourself. Well, you have to do it as a team. Innovation is a team sport. You can't play basketball with just one player. You've got to have 5. Same thing here. And you've got to have dedicated team members from different cross-functional areas. Myth number 2, build an innovation room and they will come. Melanie said it earlier. Oh my gosh, if there's big sofas, then we'll be creative. No, not exactly. What we have to do is create a culture that's embedded with a right set of values and norms. That takes a lot of work, but we have to be able to do it in a way that becomes meaningful for individuals. If we do that, productivity will increase, and most importantly, creativity will expand. Now, lots of times in the shower, I will get a few good ideas, and brainstorming is a great approach to take, but again, we can't look at innovation as a single activity. We have to view it understanding customer problems, issues, and needs. That means we have to go out and listen. And I describe great innovators as people that have small, little, tiny mouths and really big ears, because their most important job is to listen and observe what's going on in the marketplace. Myth number 4 is that it's all about creativity and design. Well, that's a component of it, but it's not the core to innovation, because what we're doing is problem solving. And if you're a good problem solver, then by definition, that means you're a good innovator. You have to use, though, a systematic discipline process, and this is where most organizations start. They start at stage 3, which is coming up with the right idea, the smart idea. Nope, you start at stage 2, which really means you have to understand what the customer needs. Myth number 5 is innovators are all intrinsically motivated. They can all do it by themselves. Well, that's not the case, because what we've got to be able to do as HR executives is be able to provide praise. And praise comes in 2 forms, both financial rewards based on performance, as well as non-financial rewards in terms of psychic and emotional ones, where we're giving peer recognition to the winners. Myth number 6 is that failure is not an option. Well, at least not in our company, not in our organization. No, failure is intrinsic to innovation. We have to create a mindset and a culture where risk-taking and understanding of what risk-taking really means is at center front. The way you do that, throw failure parties. Don't just celebrate the successes, but celebrate the failures so that you can learn from the mistakes and be able to understand the strikeouts as well as the great paintings that can come from it. So the analogy is, think of sparks, think of fuel, and think of air as the 3 key ingredients for lighting a fire of innovation, which really comes down to, first, clearing your hearth, getting rid of some of the barriers that exist. And these are some of the more common ones that organizations will have, but the number 1 is risk aversion. So how do we begin to get a mindset within our organization and a sense of urgency for innovation? The next is that we've got to gather the kindling to be able to put the tinder and the kindling down. And we've got to be able to bring together the resources within the organization to do this. Think of just one stick. You can break that easily. The bundle, you can't. Finding the spark, identifying the values and the norms to create the mindset. See, it's all about mindset ultimately. It's about how we feel. And the term that I use is called peopleship. It's not leadership. It's not about the leader at the top of the organization. It's about the people that are actually creating the new innovations. And we have to fuel the flame, which means we have to provide the rewards and recognition and the praise to give people the right type of attitude and the right type of mindset. With that in place, you can all now receive your innovation MBAs on how to create an innovation organization. Thanks.